What is up, everybody? My name is Devin Smith, aka the Social Outcast, and welcome to Monroe, Skylines project, started by yours truly, Devin Smith, the Social Outcast, your best friend. That box fell in my closet. Don't worry about that. I'll deal with that once I get done recording this. Welcome back to Monroe. And we'll leave out where we started last time. So last time I had started getting the downtown kind of built up, and well, at least the layout. Not like actual downtown, of course. This is just the layout downtown, or it was just the initial layout of downtown. And I went to Reddit and I got some suggestions, which you'll see with the trumpet interchange. But here, because I had recorded this before and tried to do the intersection before, I had a problem with people trying to turn left and turn right there. So what I decided is I'll go in there later with traffic president, and I'll make sure the lines are all set and secure. I'll make sure the lane arrows are good. That's what I meant, not lane connection, whatever you want to call it. And I'll make sure those are good so we don't have traffic flow problems. I'll make sure all the I need to clear all the stop signs, or I need to add stop signs. I need to do that later. I haven't done it yet. So right now there's a whole bunch of stoplights where we don't need it. I need to set district boundaries, so I'll get to that. Here, what I'm doing is basically I am taking the trumpet interchange and making it so to be able to access downtown from this freeway or the other freeway that goes across the river right there, you have to do it from before or right on the interchange. I'm doing that because before I had set so after an interchange you could just merge off, but there was a weaving problem with anyone who's played say Skylines is going to know that there's a whole bunch of weaving and lane connection issues, and then traffic likes to stop and wait for cars to get out of my way so I can cross over 6 lanes of traffic. So I was having fun figuring that out. So what I did there was I created something like that, so the main traffic going to that was already off, and most of the traffic going through there was just going to avoid going into downtown, which they do a lot in Seattle with a more complex system, but I think maybe I may do more complexity as the city grows, especially around the industrial area, because there's going to be industrial area. Last time I did so much with just the power and the heating plants, because this is the Foggy Hills map. It's temperate, so that means I need heating. It's not tropical where it's always warm, but there is a need for heating. And I'm trying to keep this close to the game as possible without doing too much modification to it, because this game already lags when I'm playing it as is in some views. I've recorded parts of the next episode, so I'm kind of behind getting this done, but some views I'm getting less than 20 frames per second now, which could be a problem with my quality settings. I did bump it down to medium. I might have to bump it down to low for it to run in certain spots, but we won't talk about that. What you're seeing me do here is from last time I created that highway before, and I just kind of created like a little curve, and what I wanted to do was create an intersection here with the road extending out. So what I did, I decided to straighten up the road here, and I mean I've seen this a lot of cities where the highway kind of just curves around. I can't say I've actually seen it work in practice, because where I live, the city the freeway kind of just goes through the middle, and we're building a highway that goes in the middle of Norway, so it doesn't kind of go around. It's kind of, they're going to be in like the middle areas, so I want to see how that works. And I think later in this video, I don't know, I'm unsure about that, you'll see that actually work. And yeah, if you see me pause, I have life, so I was doing a whole bunch of stuff that day also. Also, so we have the Live Oak Road there. That my idea is that's like the old highway. So eventually, I want to make some farmland areas because I download these easy farmland roads, and they actually work. They're basically dirt roads. I think they're a modification to Strict Toaster's muddy roads that he used in CNU. Shout out to Strict Toaster, he's pretty cool. He's not asking for a shout out. I'm just saying go watch him. He's pretty good at this game. So it basically just makes it look like farmland. I'll actually put some actual industrial farmland out there. And I mean I think that'll be cool, and then they'll kind of act like they merge together, or like past the city limits. The highway, the original highway and the new highway kind of are on the same path. And yeah, so what I'm doing now, and I don't think I'm lagging, so I've actually had to get all the music set beforehand and do this correctly. So if you hear any like double music, it's because it means my speakers and I'm too lazy to plug in my headphones. But anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm placing the main, like the ploppable Rico buildings I wanted in my downtown. There's going to be a mix of ploppables and growables. There's parking lots. No, I was just messing around because I had downloaded a whole bunch of stuff. I think at this point I had downloaded a whole bunch of the old New York stuff. I think. I'm not sure. And I thought these two buildings actually went together, but they don't look good together, so I didn't do it. But, you know, now there's a zoning problem there I might fix later. But there's gonna be a mix of commercial, office zone, and residential in the downtown area, which I think it's a good mix. It honestly looks good and it functions pretty well. And kind of makes the idea of your downtown. You have some people living in downtown, like the rich of the rich, or some cases poor of the poor. So that's what I wanted to do for downtown. And I had a whole bunch of these buildings. I also had an old hotel or motel, and it acts like a residential. I might fix it to act like commercial because it's a motel. But my idea is that's an old motel in this city that's finally developed after so many years for me, a farm town, and now we have this like urban growth. If you go to my right, you'll see a screenshot of what I've actually done to the city. I might pop. No, I'm not going to add the screen. I'll make you go like my right. And I mean, you can now see like, oh, future development and growth. There's no theme on it yet, but it actually looks pretty cool. My camera view won't do it because I'm focusing so much on downtown here. Let's talk about downtown. So there's this downtown's like a mix of a whole bunch of styles. So we have a whole bunch of old Brooklyn, New York, Detroit. Then we have like Seoul, like Tokyo buildings, like new fancy buildings from Tokyo. And it's a cool mix. It's like awesome. Like I like the mix, and if you don't, I don't care. It's my city. You're watching me build it. I mean, you don't get a say. Actually, I would love suggestions, but I'm joking about that. You don't get. You still don't get true say. I might consider what you say, but you won't get complete say. That's what I meant. You actually get more say if you go if you support me on Patreon, and you go, you join my Discord server. I'll talk to you. We can talk about tips about any projects I do, And yeah, anyway, what I did there was my idea. Basically, I want to have like that parking lot under there. So in Spokane, where I live, we have a bus stop that basically connects a lot of smaller towns that our city helps. So like, there's also college. There's colleges in other towns like Cheney, Washington State. Yeah, it's Eastern Washington. Yeah, that's what that one is. I try to remember what each is. Isn't that sad? I don't remember my team names. So yeah, I'll have a whole bunch of bus stops there to different sections. I might make a metro station not directly in downtown. I might do some editing across the river here. Maybe in the next episode, but for sure in episode 4. I will make sure to do that in episode 4, which is the next video, or 3 is next, and 4 is this next one. Anyway, what I'm doing here is, my idea is, you have the old highway, but then when the freeway got moved, the demand for stuff got moved also to a higher functioning route, and the city did not want their trees to be removed. So what the city did was convert one of the other streets to another high capacity street, which then most truck traffic actually uses, without me saying, oh no, truck traffic, because it's faster. The in-game speed set faster, which is I like that. Which, I mean, honestly, I can make it more realistic, but I like it how it is. So, for the part across the river on the hillside there, I'm going for this grid pattern that you'll see what I do. It's actually pretty cool. You'll see what I do with it. I actually spent a lot of time working on it. So, it kind of like, we have this road here. It acts like an avenue, quote unquote, but it isn't an avenue. It's just kind of there, and they're both two-way. I might make them both one-way, and they easily connect with each other. They make babies with each other. No, it kind of adds like a nice barrier. And you have, on one side you have the street going one way, and on the other side you have it going the other for some of it. It's just kind of a cool dynamic. I think cities need to be more creative with how they zone. Because even with basic grid patterns like this, like, you can have curves in it and it'll still be good. I mean, that's what I believe. But I'm a Christian dude. I believe in weird stuff anyway. Jesus is going to kill you someday. You just remember that. Oh, also, I'm deleting that highway. Also in episode 3, I think next episode will tackle redoing that one area change. It's just the frame rate is like, ugh. I need, like, to change something. Suggestions. I would love suggestions for that in the description. You can comment below suggestions for that. Or again, join the Cool Kids Club on Patreon, and talk to me over on Discord. Like, I might listen to you if you join the Discord. Link is down below for Discord, by the way. But I won't give you full consideration, or might not even respond to your consideration unless you're a Patreon supporter, which seems like seems rude, but I want to give actual man. I know I'm tired when I'm adding at the end of everything. I like to give my supporters more. I'll actually listen to them, and yeah, it's kind of a show of respect. It's a respect thing. You support me, I respect you, and I'll listen to you, and we can talk. Maybe be actual friends with benefits. Wink, wink. So I'm trying to figure out what I do. Oh, I'm just expanding this still. You see, it's been a while since I recorded this. Ooh. Forgot how long this track was. It's about 16 minutes. Music track. I think it's the same track. It's of course royalty free, so I may have to I'll put links down below if you like it or not. Anyway, so here I wanted to like make it look like a parking lot, like a city parking lot. I might, I'll definitely edit. I might add some like, you know, parking meters and stuff, make it look cool. I also need to play around with a whole bunch of decals and stuff, because I'm not good with details. I like when I see other creators use good details. I'm not good with it, so there's that. And I don't know why I did that. I kind of liked it, but I don't know. I don't know why I just didn't continue with that. I think I gave up, actually. I'll finish it, don't worry. Adding those pads for like parking. If you have lazy children. Adding some stripe decals. I think that's what I'm doing. Am I doing that on screen right now? No, I quit that. I'm just adding some nice road decals of on a road that's never fixed. I do that in some places. I'm going to continue that throughout. Here is going to be a construction site for, like, you know, oh hey, look, we're fixing the bridge, or we're making a new bridge, so they're parked there in case, or for construction use. There's rocks down there, like stuff falling. Basically, like, they're either getting done with the bridge, or they're not done with the bridge. Or they're rebuilding the bridge. I almost put a plane there. Oof. Yeah, I wanted to play around with that, the yellow decal on the edge of the road. Let me know what you think about that. I kind of like that. I'm not good with the lines. Just tell me what you think about that, down below also. I seriously don't know what's going on. I'm such a bad person. Is this... please tell me this frame isn't, oh no, it didn't freeze on me. Please tell me if it works. I think I was just playing around. Okay, yeah, I was thinking. This is gonna be, another access point. I considered an access point here, which actually makes sense. It connects to a minor road, but hey, that's better than no road, I guess, right? And we're extending the urban expansion of the city here. I want to turn down my volume for... I can't hear my music, even though it's kind of comforting. I'm turning it down for a reason. You'll hear why. Lol. So basically, I also want to encourage like biking throughout the city, and I don't know if I should change roads like brick or stuff or something, make it look kind of old. Maybe some places downtown like, well, I did download some brick roads, so that sounds so wrong, but that's what I said. Now comes the fun part where I did some in-city trains. Like, we have it all over, but we have like a train that runs through the middle of Spokane, and I like it, so I kind of just made it curve through the city, and it goes along. I think I put a train station in at a point, and basically it's now our main train terminal for now. And I added some parking lots, and I actually made it look good for once. And you see me adding parking there. I have self-doubt, And yeah, just extending. All I'm doing is extending. This is the boring part. We don't do much detail work. It's just messy road work and road grind, and yeah, that's all I could say. I just reworked how the train goes together, and delete that train track and how the train crosses, and yeah, and I felt like extending it to there. I think I changed that next episode. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at this point. And I delete the train tracks there. And I don't know what I'm thinking. Just more expansion. So I kind of want to have a whole bunch of small urban areas outside the city, and then we get to the rural areas, which honestly could be I don't know. I'll think about it. I need ideas. As normal, like the city swaddled it. Again, with like my local city or where I live, Spokane swallowed a whole bunch of old towns, and I kind of want like encase that. So if you can direct me to some like old city props, I would love that. There's me editing the growables and ploppables, and I think I'm going to we're about to end the episode. I can see it on my timeline, so I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Tell me what I can do to improve, what you liked, what you disliked. Subscribe for more. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, SoundCloud, Steam. Links are all down below. I'm more active on honestly, also Reddit. I'm very active on Reddit now. I like Reddit a lot. I've always heard of Reddit, but I've never had a Reddit account till now, so yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna sign off. Subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.